Drones dropping flame spheres may sound like a futuristic battlefield technique, and in a way, it is. It's giving firefighters another meaning to fighting fire with fire, adding tech into the wildfire control equation. It's the brainchild of the Drone Amplified team. The CEO and co-founder Carrick Detweiler has been with the company since 2015.
So we have our Ignis system, which attaches to drone systems, have these little ping pong balls. So they're these things that are actually have a chemical inside and relatively inert to start out with, but right before we drop them, we puncture them and inject them with a second chemical that starts a reaction right after we drop it.
The company refers to them as dragon eggs, which ignite after 30 to 60 seconds later to start a small fire. The system is used to start backburns and controlled burns, eliminating fuel ahead of out-of-control wildfires. The spheres are also used by full-sized helicopter ignition systems.
So it's great to hear, what the firefighters say. I mean, they often are just saying, like, this is a game changer.
Detweiler told NTD there's a labor shortage and wants to provide tools to help make firefighters' jobs more effective.
And got connected with the U.S. Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management and realized that there was actually a lot of challenges involved in combating these wildfires, in particular the dangers of aviation and just the need for more people and looking at how the technology could actually fill this gap where there just are not enough firefighters to do the job safely.
The drone-based aerial ignition system can deploy up to 120 spheres a minute and control spacing, such as one sphere every 50 feet, depending on the needs of the fire.
So that allows firefighters to really precisely locate where they want to put down this fire line to create a backburn to use up all the fuel in advance of a wildfire.
He says CAL FIRE uses their systems.
Yeah, so we have more than 100 systems out in the field right now. A lot of those are with the federal agencies, U.S. Forest Service and Bureau of Land Management. But we have systems in California with CAL FIRE and Oregon, Colorado, all the way to Florida.
For the past few decades, environmental red tape has limited the practice of prescribed burns. But Detweiler says things are changing.
We're seeing that change in the firefighting community as we're recognizing that fire is part of the natural ecological process. So you really need to have fire regularly to use up all the debris on the forest floor so that when there is a fire, it doesn't become these massive wildfires. It's just a minor fire that's easier to put out, contain, and let these natural processes occur.
He works with a small team of about 10 people, and they build all of their systems in-house. In addition to aerial ignition, they have software that can utilize thermal and visual cameras to see fire through smoke and help with mapping, providing latest data with an eye in the sky to increase situational awareness. Drone Amplified is looking to scale to larger systems that can cover more area and also smaller systems for agility. David Lamb, NTD News, California.